Thanks, President Jim. Hola, Rotarios. Oh, por favor. Hola, Rotarios. Mejor. It's nice to be back from Argentina. What I'd like to do now is share with you a Rotary reflection that happened to me while I was in Buenos Aires. It's called mango chicken. I bought it with the intention of eating it that day. Bruises and all, it looked like a perfectly fine mango, which then sat in my fruit bowl on the table in my Buenos Aires apartment for 3 days. It looked slightly worse for wear with each passing day. Coming back from my run that night, I had grand plans to head out to a local restaurant in Las Cañitas, the district that I've called home in BA for the last 4 years. More restaurants and bars than you can throw a stick at, and I was going to go try a new one that night. Well, that was until after I got home, and after a 40-minute run, and my body informed me that it hadn't had enough food in far too long. I was ravenous, and there happened to be a quarter of a roasted chicken sitting in my refrigerator. 2.5 microwave minutes later, that plate of chicken and I had a date. I tore into the chicken, savoring the spices of the local parrilla, which is grill. Then I saw the mango. Bruises, imperfections, and all. Now back in Canada, I would have taken that mango, peeled it, added some spinach and some other things, maybe some almonds and some other things, and I would have made a nice typical salad. I didn't have the time or the patience or the ingredients for that in Buenos Aires. I grabbed the mango and started peeling. Now, those of you who like polite stories of fine dining may want to take a break right now. I removed a section of peel from that mango, sliced a chunk off of it, dripping with fresh juice, and could not believe my taste buds. The much maligned mango had been cleverly hiding its luscious interior under a misleading bruised skin. The fruit inside was perfect. The salty rotisserie chicken and the tropical sunny sweetness of the far too long ignored mango were a match made in heavenly Buenos Aires. I peeled the rest of the mango, ripped the chicken off the bones, and with my mango in the left hand and the chicken in the right hand, I ate. Gloriously, ravenously, somewhat like caveman times. I felt like a combination of Fred Flintstone and Jamie Oliver. I couldn't have been happier or more in the moment. Dripping mango on one side, greasy protein on the other. I laughed, I ate, and I laughed some more. I then cleaned up the mess that was all around my plate and under my plate and on the floor, fully satiated by my impromptu gourmanderie, and proceeded to a local gelato shop for a cafe con leche to write this blog. No helado could recreate that taste sensation that I had just experienced. As I was eating caveman style, it struck me that I was breaking my own personal evening ritual of heading out to BA, either going to a familiar spot or a new spot. This was breaking with routine. It was primal, and it was exactly what I needed to do. I then thought about my company and some of my pursuits. Which of them really needed to be shaken up, as my mango chicken had done with my evening? Do I need to shake up my particular approach to writing my business book? Do I need to reframe how I'm approaching a particular aspect of my work with Literacy Without Borders? What part of my work with clients needs a little dose of mango chicken? And in your world, in your company, how can mango chicken help? Are your weekly staff meetings like your Aunt Martha's meatloaf? You know the one I'm talking about, the Monday night meatloaf? Bland, overcooked, unappetizing, and really not that much looked forward to? What about your Rotary committee? Maybe your project is in a rut. Maybe the partner organization isn't quite working out, or your club's fundraising is behind. Whatever it is, think about how a little bit of mango chicken on that particular issue could help. You will smile, laugh, and rediscover the simple pleasure and original purpose of that activity in your life that has simply become a predictable routine. It'll be messy. You will hesitate. It will surprise you. And every bit of that mango chicken moment and all that follows will be worth it. Have a great day.